Salayo, the head of Scissors Gang, I'm sure you are thinking about cutting off your friends that are single because you are getting married. I would advise that you do. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tolulope. In case this is your first time here, please don't make it your last by subscribing below and also watch other videos on the channel. I'm sure you're going to find something that you absolutely love. In today's episode, I will be discussing something very new to my channel, and these are things that you should think about, things that you should consider before you get married. For somebody that have been married for 10 seconds, don't mind me. I've been married for about 10 months now, and I just want to share my experience based on other people's experience and based on research, things that I consider important, things that I feel you should think about or know about before you get married. And without so much talking, without so much yapping, let's get straight. Guys, before we go into it, I would like to put a disclaimer. I am not a marriage counselor, neither am I a marriage therapy or whatever you want to call it. I am just somebody sharing my experience that I've learned from people and also from research. And the very first thing that I think anybody should do, be it male or female, before getting married is to go to therapy. Therapy will help you unpack a lot of things, will help you unpack a lot of trauma, will help you unpack a lot of issues that you have, a lot of issues that needs to be dealt with before you move into another person's life. This is very important because we have been hearing about domestic violence, we have been hearing about emotional abuse and physical abuse, and some people do not even understand abuse for what it is. So I would advise that before you get married, before you move into another person's life, I would advise that you see a therapist that will help you unpack a lot of issues that you know you are dealing with and the ones that you might not be aware. Second thing I would like you to think about before you get married is to fully understand yourself. Go on a self-discovery journey, because this will help you better understand your partner. You need to understand yourself so you know your do's and don'ts. You need to understand yourself so you know the things that you can compromise on and the things that you cannot compromise on, so that when these things happen, you know how to tackle them with your partner. I would advise that you seriously go on a self-discovery journey or path before you get married, because this is very important, not only for you but also for your partner. So you are a stable person and not somebody that today you say you want this, tomorrow you don't want it. You need to go on a self-discovery journey so you fully have an understanding of who you are and the things that you can compromise on, because marriage does not complete you, it only complements you. So you have to stand for something before you go into marriage, because if you don't stand for something, you will fall for it. Point is kind of similar to the second point where I mentioned knowing yourself and self-discovery. This third point is a very unpopular opinion, especially in Nigeria and Africa, for women, is you should try to live alone, spend time with yourself, understand yourself. This is very important because it will help you have a holistic view of what life is all about. You have to pay your own bills, start from finish. You have to learn how to take care of yourself. You have to learn how to feed yourself. Just ensure that even if it's 2 to 3 months, learn to stay alone and spend time with yourself. And if you are Nigerians, there are different avenues that you can do this. You can go on during the youth service year, that is the 1 year mandatory service. You can learn to stay alone. Ensure that you take care of yourself, you handle your own bills, you pay power bills, you pay other utility bills, you take care of yourself, because this will help you set the foundation of being an homemaker when you get married. Another opportunity for you to stay on your own is when you go for your masters. You have to stay on your own, take care of yourself, learn how things are being done, because this will set foundation for you when you finally get married. And this is not only just for women, this is also the main gender. Guys, before we move to the next point, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Turn on the notification bell. This is how you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And if you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up. In fact, do it now so you don't forget. And before you get married is to invest in relationship. And I will explain relationships such as your friendship, your family. If you are the type that you don't have a good rapport amongst your siblings, I would advise that you amend that. I would advise that even if it's your colleague at work, have somebody that you love, have a group of people that you love and care about that you can talk to. And I said invest because we all know that adult friendship can be very tedious because we are all busy, we are all going about life in our own way or in the best way that we can. So you have to take out time to reach out to people, you have to take out time to chat with them, you have to take out time to check on them. So the head of scissors gang, I'm sure you are thinking about cutting off your friends that are single because you are getting married. I would advise that you do not do that, because I understand you want to roll with people that are on the same level in life with you, but then our fingers are not equal and we are all going to move to various stages of our life at different times. So you don't have to cut off your single friends because you are getting married or because you are married, because we get ideas and perspective on different things from various people, and different people have different areas or different ideas to things. So you need all your friends. Invest in relationship, and this is not even just for marriage, this is just for normal law of life. Nobody can live all alone, nobody can live in isolation. You have to have people that are your own people. So guys, before you get married, ensure you have group of people that you trust, people that you can always call to gist with, people that you can always call for advice, people that you can cry on their shoulder in case you need to do so. So guys, invest in those relationships, invest in your friendship, invest in relationship among your immediate and extended family. Am I really your favorite YouTube accountant if I don't talk about it? And the next thing that I strongly advise you do before you get married is to have your own money. I'm not saying you should be wealthy or you should be rich, but have a stable source of income. Ensure money is coming into your account weekly or monthly or whatever. Ensure you have your own money, because you know what, money stops nonsense. And I'm going to explain. Some people feels like money will give you respect, money will make your partner respect you and all of that. I don't know if you have seen the case of the Nigerian singer that died out of alleged domestic violence. She has money, she has a lot of things going on for her, but her husband did not still respect her, because if you respect her, you will not be maltreating her or doing whatever alleged that he has been doing to her. So I'm saying you should have your own money, especially as a woman, because when there's an issue in your marriage, be it domestic violence, physical or emotional abuse, you have your own money to move out, to stay on your own, because research have said that a lot of women stay in abusive relationship because of financial incapability. They don't have money to stay on their own, they don't have money to care for their children, they don't even have enough money to care for themselves. So I am saying you should be financially stable, not because you want respect for your partner, but you should be financially stable because you want respect from yourself to yourself. The next thing I would advise that you do before you get married is to be single for a moment. Guy, girl, if you are the one watching me, God said I should tell you that you should find peace, that you should rest. He is going to provide your own bone of bone and the flesh of your flesh, but then you need to calm down, you need to relax and hear from him. Stop jumping from one relationship to the other. Learn to spend time with yourself, enjoy your own company. Stop going from one toxic relationship to another. Take time, rest, find peace, be at peace, just relax. God said I should tell you that you should rest, find peace, and He is going to provide that partner that is going to be your bone of bone and your friend. The next point I'll be talking about, please give this video a thumbs up in case you have not done that already, is you have to be prayerful. I feel this should have even come first, so just know that this video is not in any particular order. You need to be prayerful. If you are the type that you want marriage from a relationship, tell God about it. If you are a Christian, if you are a Muslim, pray about it. Don't let anybody tell you that you are desperate, that why are you praying, my sister, life is not ordinary, life is spiritual. So pray about everything and anything. You are going to be spending the rest of your life with this girl, you are going to be spending the rest of your life with this guy. So pray about it. Let God tell you if this guy or lady is the best for you. Let God be your guide. Let him be the center, the front, the back, and everything of that relationship. Because who is with God is rightly guided. Because if you are with God and this person is not the person for you, God is going to let you know. So do not neglect prayer. Do not throw away prayer because you are enjoying yourself. You are doing whatever you are doing in the relationship. Ensure you put it to God. And if you are the type that you are still looking on the Lord for a relationship or for a partner, you don't even have a partner at the time you are watching this video, pray about it too, because you know what, God answers all prayer. And this prayer is even a very important one, because even God wants us to get married. He wants us to produce and reproduce. So guys, do not be scared to pray about it. Pray about it alone, pray about it with your friends, pray about it with your pastors, pray about it with your imam, pray about it with your parents. Do not be scared or ashamed to talk about it. If you want marriage, talk about it. If you want anything you want from a relationship, do not be afraid to talk about it, because you know what, God listens. And the next thing I would like to talk about to wrap up this video is marriage does not change anybody. Marriage is not magic. If there's something that you are not okay with your partner in the relationship, ensure you open your mouth and talk about it. Please don't go with the old adage that when we get married it's going to change. Marriage is not magic. It does not magically change people. So ensure that you talk about it. If your partner is doing something that you do not like, ensure you open your mouth and talk about it, and do not compromise on things. I know marriage is about compromise. Compromise in this sense means small things like you don't like rice, you want rice. No, don't ever compromise on the big things such as physical and emotional abuse. I know a lot of people talk about physical abuse, forgetting that emotional abuse is even very, very important. Emotional abuse in form of your partner talking down at you, emotional abuse in form of your partner making you feel like you are not enough, emotional abuse in form of your partner making you feel like you are of no good. Girl, guy, if you cannot take it, do not take it, because I promise you it is not going to end well. And with this, I have come to the end of this video. Please let me know if you enjoy watching by giving this video a thumbs up. Share your thoughts in the comment section in case there are things that you should do or know about before you get married that I have not explained in this video or that I have not talked about. Also, let me know in the comment section if you want me to make this a series that is doing things that you should know before you get married and things that you should do in the marriage. Please let me know in the comment section. I love to read from you guys. I love to learn from you guys. Thank you so much for your support and love over the time on this channel. I see all your love, I appreciate it, and I do not take it for granted. And with this, I've come to the end of this video. Stay fabulous.